Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. Let me show you my rooster. Meet Bucky. Bucky is a 3-year-old rooster, maybe a little bit more than that. He's getting to be kind of a grandpa, and you can tell by looking at him, he's a healthy rooster. So we had a subscriber ask the question today, is it okay for my rooster to eat the layer feed that the rest of my chickens are eating? And the short answer is yes, it is okay. That is what we're doing here. Now, to give you the more in-depth answer, it is not recommended to do that. Reason being, layer feed contains lots of calcium to help the chickens form the eggshell on the egg as it's developing. You don't have good calcium in the diet, you'll get eggs that basically crack as soon as they're laid. They'll just bust, really soft shells. They need to have calcium. Their body uses calcium to produce those eggshells, and they got to have that in the feed to replenish it. Well, roosters do not lay eggs, and so roosters do not need all that calcium. The problem with them eating that calcium anyway is it can be hard on their kidneys, supposedly. Now, they actually make an all-flock feed that is for basically circumstances exactly like you see here. We have a turkey, we have rooster, we don't have any ducks, but there are feeds that you can get that take care of all your birds and kind of find the happy medium. However, Bucky seems to be thriving on the layer feed, and if we're giving flock feed, it doesn't have as much calcium, which means you have to then supplement that with oyster shells or some other source for your hens. It's kind of a double-edged sword, really. You got to decide what you want to do. The flock feed is much more expensive than layer feed, significantly, and that was the main reason we got away from it. But Bucky has been eating layer feed for years, and especially since he free ranges, he gets lots of other stuff in his diet, which means he's not eating too awful much feed. And so therefore, he seems to be doing good on it, and we're not going to change. And if you want to know how healthy your chickens are, as a rule of thumb, you can look at their comb and look at their feathers. When you see the bright red colors on their comb and their wattles, and you see their feathers that look all shiny and nice and clean, you know you got a healthy chicken. The fact is, you just can't feed your rooster separate from your hens, not when they're living together. If you try and offer them 2 separate containers and you think your rooster's going to go to his bowl and the hens will go to theirs, it's not going to work. Not unless you have them in separate pens, they're isolated, and that would be kind of weird if you didn't let your rooster stay with the flock. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a rooster. You can only feed your birds one thing if they're living together. You can do flock raiser, or you can just do layer feed. Much cheaper and easier just to let everybody eat the layer feed. That's why everybody does it. If you want to spend some extra money, do the flock raiser, but remember, you'll have to still supplement some calcium because it does lack the full complete amount that the hens need to really develop a good solid egg. Till next time, Pretend Farmer, signing out.